Hmm. There we are. Let's see if this works. Last one didn't work. See if this one works. If anyone's up. If no one's up, that's okay. I'll do this at a different time. Doesn't matter. Show it to you now, show it to you later. Whichever. Hey there, Heather. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. How's your evening? I hope it's well. Klingon, I see you. Hey, Sandra. Michelle, I see you there. How you doing? Daily Prepper. There you are. Welcome. I hope everyone's well tonight on this, well, I was going to say Tuesday evening, but for me, it's more like a Wednesday morning, just into after midnight. So all the ladies in the house, they sure are, aren't they? Klingon. Lovely to see the ladies in the house. And then we have Dusty. Let's not forget Dusty and his beautiful curves. Don't forget to give him a hug too. Yeah, Monique, I don't usually do late night things like this, but I had something kind of gnawing at me I wanted to share with you guys and gals. And it's about home security and like improvised home security. And Dale, I see you there. Welcome. Uh, for like when the crap hits the fan. So, you know what? We can do it now or we can do it another time. Doesn't really matter to me. Uh, I was gonna kind of make a video out of it, but I thought, hey, what the heck? Let's do this live so it's actually real. You know what I mean? Northern Girl, hey, hang on a second. What direction are you in? I'm not sure where north is. I got no compass, girl. I'm on the South Shore. Holy cow, Scrappy. Okay. That's something right there. Holy cow. Easy, I see ya. Welcome. Hey, can you guys and gals hear this rain outside my window? Rigged. Rigged. Like, goodness gracious. Everything is freaking rigged, you know? Are, are they going to just stand there and make everything rigged and we're all going to just stand here and not say, that was rigged, and they're just going to ignore it and say, we got voted in, so. Like, what the hell? Yeah, I got some rain coming in here. I think it's coming in two directions because it's hitting that window and it was hitting that door a little bit earlier, so it's got nothing to do with anything that's going on in Texas or Louisiana or anything like that, but it is a weather pattern. I heard tell of a tornado watch a couple hours north of me. So we're getting the bottom end of that. Maybe they're getting hammered up north. I don't know. We'll have to wait until the morning news comes out. See what they say. Okay, so Michelle, I don't think I said hi. Ann Dale, I think I got you. Caroline Henderson, I know I didn't say hello. Hey, Happy. Who the frick is that? Wait, just a second. Somebody's calling on my phone, and I think I know who it is. I might make it there in time. Where's my phone? All right, well, I know who that dude was. That was a very, very unruly person who's trying to disrupt my freaking live stream. See this? No, I'm not going to show you the numbers.
Oh, sure.
Who dat? You're on a live stream right now. Who are you, and state your business?
Right now. Who are you and state your business? It's my birthday. Who are you and state your business? It's my birthday. Who are you and state your business? It's my birthday. Who are you and state your business? It's my birthday. Who are you and state your business?
What the hell is this?
It keeps repeating. What the heck is going on?
I don't know. Shut some of your shit off, dude.
Okay,
Like,
I know.
what are you doing, anyways? Guys and gals, this is Northern Girl Hobbies. Busting my chops. Oh, you know what? It actually is Wednesday. Okay, guys and gals. So it's Northern Girl Hobbies' birthday. We're into Wednesday. She had to call and bust my freaking chops to get me to do it.
You said that you were going to sing me happy birthday, North.
Say that again so all the good folks can hear you.
Okay, so you said you were going to sing me a happy birthday song, North.
Yes, I did. And I said I was going to do that for you when you're live streaming on your birthday. However, I'm live streaming right now, and technically, you bitch, it is your birthday. So, because it's late at night, I think we can throw a little bit of salty language around. Technically, you don't have to be a guy to be an asshole. And I'm not calling you that either. I love you, girl. Okay, so, guys and gals, what I have chosen to do is, you know, when it's somebody's birthday, and they tell me either through the chat there, or I get a ridiculous call here, like something very, very obtrusive that hardly any people should ever do, except for people that I love. Call me while I'm having a freaking live stream. You're very, very bad for calling me in a live stream. You would not be forgiven were it not your birthday. Okay, so what I have pledged to do is sing happy birthday to anyone who comes on my live stream when it is their birthday. It can't be yesterday or tomorrow. Not going to happen. No way.
Well, technically, it's the 15th today.
Yeah, I can see that, dude. My eyes are working.
I don't know, you might have to switch out your glasses, maybe, and find a compass. I guess that pretty voice isn't working.
Whoa, Allie. What are you... Hang on a second. What's Allie talking about there?
I don't know, I didn't hear him.
What's all that?
What'd you say? You better get that pretty voice ready.
Shut up, man. Here it comes. Come on. Give me a break, man. Quit busting my chops. All right, here it comes. Guys and gals, for you guys and gals in the live chat, and especially for Northern Girl Hobbies, if you want to sing it while I sing it, then that's fantastic. Obviously, I won't be able to hear you. It would be great to hear the whole live stream chime in, happy birthday, like, you know, and fill up chapel with all the song. But I'll go ahead and I'll sing it for Northern Girl Hobbies right now on my live stream.
Oh, you rock, man.
Okay, hang on a second. Before I go ahead and do that, I got to say hi to Nicole, Han Solo, Michelle Sowers, The Rights Trapping. There's a bunch of people I didn't, like I missed coming in. I didn't get to say hello to, but okay. All right, here you go, girl. All right.
Warm it up, North. Warm it up. Warm it up.
Northern Girl Hobbies, Jenny, you know I love you, right?
I love you too, man.
Like a brother, right? Or
like a brother, like a compadre. Really are.
an hombre.
Compadre.
Yeah, I love you like a Mexican hombre. Dude. Okay, so here we go. Without further ado, can somebody count me in? Anyone in the chat? A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Anything like that? No? Hey, Larry. Yeah, happy. She's being an a-hole a little bit. A 1. All right, Klingon's got it. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Northern Girl Hobbies. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Bravo! Bravo. I'll sing you happy birthday again tomorrow on your live stream. If I get there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Love you, darling.
Love you too. Bye.
Really? That's what you came on my phone for?
No.
Wow, you're so freaking shallow.
Well, no. Well, you don't know how to do StreamYard.
Nah, screw you. Nah, shut up. Screw you. Get back in my chat.
I'll be in your chat.
You just got stood in the corner. Take the pug with you.
Come on, man.
Pug.
It's pug life. Pug life.
Yeah, you need to make a channel of that. You'll have a million hits, I'm telling you.
No, I don't think so.
You guys ain't got no idea.
We did a video today on the sleeper bus.
I saw that. It was a shorts. I saw that. If you don't think I follow your shit, you're mistaken, all right?
Yeah,
Like,
you just unsubscribe and then resubscribe and unsubscribe. You need a compass, man.
I don't even know which direction to look for one in.
I know that.
All right, get off my phone, dude. I'm trying to do a live stream here.
Okay, love you, bye.
Love you, girl. Hey, stay well, Allie. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Yeah, how much fun is that? That was cool. Little happy birthday song. Like, I knew her birthday was Wednesday, but I didn't. Wow, she must be starting early. The celebrations. Goodness gracious me. Holy cow. Whew. Like, I strongly don't like singing happy birthday, but when I do, I'll sing it. Lua. Boom. There you are. Caroline, what can I say? You're welcome. You're welcome, Northern dude that doesn't have any hobbies. Jen and the Mexican hombre. Hey, Willie D. How you doing? Welcome. Cheers to you. Good evening. I just kind of put up this live stream and a storm blew in. I was going to show you guys and gals some ways to improvise home security for like when the mass hordes are coming up the street. So if you guys and gals would like to see that, I'll train the light here in another direction and show you some ways how I know how to do it. Okay, if you want to do that, that's cool. If not, I can make a video of it. We can just do a random live stream or whichever. Hey Charlie, how you doing? Welcome. Good to see you. Hi, Laurie. Dusty did it. Well, it kind of looks like a smile on your face, but it also looks like you're a biohazard. Yeah. Everyone get your birthday wishes sent out to Northern Girl Hobbies. Don't forget to check out her channel and subscribe. Northern Girl, put up your link for your channel. Come on, it's your own damn birthday, would you? Jay here, Mackenzie. Boom, there you are. I see you. Scott, howdy, howdy. Cha-cha-cha. Should have done the, I should have done the cha-cha dance. I never even thought about that. Like I could have, happy birthday. Well, I don't even know what the cha. I'd have to learn the cha-cha dance. But that's a thought. I need to. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll do that. I'll learn that. Yeah. So that I can incorporate that with birthday songs. I will sing everyone their happy birthday song when they come in my chat on my live stream. If it's their birthday, if it was yesterday or tomorrow, that's God bowling. That's not me. If it's yesterday or tomorrow, not happening. Why? Because I dislike the, you hear that? Woo! I don't have to water my garden. Woo! We had that all summer, except for the first 2 to 3 weeks. I had to water my garden first 2 to 3 weeks. Not at all after that this year. What a blessing. Our cabin in the woods on your way to bed. And we'll stop in and say hello. Oh, isn't that nice? Okay, our cabin in the woods. Thank you ever so much for stopping in, saying hello. And you stay well and safe. I see you there, Rich Mountains. I don't think I said hello. So welcome. It's good to see you. G2, I see you here as well. Anyone else I hadn't said hello to? Hello and welcome. So what I've got in mind tonight is, oh, can you hear that rain out there? I'm so glad I went outside earlier and I collected a bunch of pieces of wood. And they're just random chunks of wood that I got from my backyard. They were just kind of left laying around and look, I see you. Win-win, look at you. So I just, I collected a bunch of random pieces of wood. And what I thought I'd like to do is, I thought I'd like to show you how to make some improvised methods of home defense. In a very, very simple way, using pieces of wood that you may have lying around. Hey Steve, how you doing? Holy crap, it's Constantine. What are you doing there? What are you doing up, Kay? He's 7 hours ahead of us. So it's 6:30 or whatever his time. Okay. You hear the thunder? Listen to the rain. Praise God for the rain. Guys and gals, Northern Girl, put up a link for your own channel. Put up a link for Inside Russia as well. My buddy Constantine. Our inside speak. Our inside of Russia voice. Great guy. And it's cool. He doesn't take a left or a right aspect on anything. If I was going to say anything, actually I'll leave that to him. No, but he kind of tells it how it is, you know. Just shares it like it is and just gives you the plain skinny. And you can make up your own mind, right? So that's really, really cool that folks all around the globe chime in. Constantine, you missed me saying happy birthday to Northern Girl Hobbies. If you want to, you can back up 5 minutes tops. You can hear me singing it. But yeah, I'll sing happy birthday to anyone when I come in my live stream. Definitely not if it was the day before or the day after. It has to be on that day. And now, today is a new day here, so Northern Girl phoned me in my live stream and said, "Hey, it's my birthday." And I told her I would sing her happy birthday. So I sang her happy birthday. I would be remiss if I didn't. And I kind of like doing that for my subscribers. Love it. Constantine, you're singing right now? Oh, you're singing happy birthday to Northern Girl. Isn't that nice? No belated singings. No be earlied ones or no belated ones. Just on the day. If I happen to be live streaming and it's your birthday, I'll be happy to sing happy birthday to you. Not if it's yesterday or tomorrow or a week from Wednesday. None of that. Nope. Eden's Garden. All right. Well, prayers and blessings to you. Do all the things you need to do, and you'll come out just fine. Hey, Kayla. Welcome. I missed you by 3 days. All right, I'm waving. I'm waving, win-win. I'm waving. It's got to be on your birthday. You guys hear that thunder? You know what? Constantine, that's what I appreciate about your channel. You don't take a left or right approach to it. You run up the middle and you just show things how they are. So I appreciate that. And then everyone can make their own decision, you know? That's what it's all about. Just putting out the correct information, and then we can all have our own decision about it. Well, maybe you can still hear the thunder rolling. Maybe you can. I'm not sure. Eden's Garden. If you want to get an elderberry syrup kit, go see my good friends, Broussard Homestead. Northern Girl, if you could link up Broussard Homestead for Eden's Garden, they can mail her a elderberry syrup kit. Hey, Ivan and Joanne, look at you. Boom, Constantine, you just said that words, the right words, right? And yeah, they can call you whatever you want from wherever they come from. You stand on your things. First, God, family, country, and then whatever else is left behind that, right? Freedom, obviously. The thunder rolls, it sure does. But, and hard work. Yeah, you don't get anything without hard work. Okay? For sure. And Constantine, you understand, I call you K. I'll use K as to refer to you, okay? Because sometimes Constantine isn't always that easy to say. And it's kind of a nickname I have for you. Hey, what's up, Kay? You know what I mean? And you'll be like, hey, S, what's going on? I hear it here. Lightning cracking, thunder. Oh, Ragnarok, I hadn't seen you. Anyone who's new into the chat, hello, welcome. Special K. Actually, Constantine, yeah, he is our Special K. Rambling with the Brums. Hey, hey. How you doing? Yeah, K is great. Okay. All right, Constantine. So now that we got that established, when I say K, it means I'm referring to you. I won't necessarily say that if I'm in one of your live streams or commenting on your videos or anything like that. But if I'm live streaming, I just won't take all those syllables to say Constantine. I'll just say K. So, okay, it's nice we have that understanding. So, like a term of endearment, like a nickname for a little brother, right? So, there we are. And I appreciate what you chime in, right? Living the dream, rambling. Awesome, awesome. Okay, guys and gals. So, this is a late night live stream. I don't often do, but I had this idea I wanted to share. And I was going to do it on a video, but I thought, nah, it might take more time to do than I can film on a video. So maybe I'll just do a live stream and Constantine, I'll keep it polite and just, K is the worst I'm going to call you. They're like, don't get me wrong, if I think you're getting unruly or something, I may say, hey, you rotten bastard, but it's not like that would be something I would say or would not say to my brother or my friend. You know what I mean? Did I reap from the garden? No, I'm a win-win. I did not reap from the garden today. However, I did go and I spent a couple of hours in my neighbor's garden helping them with theirs so that they may reap. So hopefully that's a blessing. And I'm going to spend probably 2 or 3 more hours tomorrow over there helping them with their garden. And hopefully that's going to be a blessing on them. So I did inspect my garden. I inspected mine. I checked it out. There's some stuff kind of getting ready to harvest. I'm doing some other stuff. It can wait a little bit. It can stay on the vine. It's not going to do any damage. It'll be fine and healthy. In 2 or 3 days when I do harvest it. So. $13 kilos of tomatoes. All right, Monique. Now you got to share how you're storing them. Are you making spaghetti sauce or are you cooking them right down into tomato paste, pizza sauce? What are you doing? You have to say it. You started it, so you have to say it. You started this. So go ahead and share. I'll wait. I'm not in any hurry to go anywhere. I'm going to stay here. Hey, Cinnamon Girl. How you doing? Popped in to say hey. All right. Good. Hello, Cinnamon Girl. How you doing? Hope you're well. Some serious cracks of thunder and lightning off in the distance here. Not sure if you heard that. Dusty, Dusty, Dusty. I see you, brother. Oh, Italian pasta sauce. Boom, boom, boom. Lovely. That's the way to do it. Very, very nice. Yeah, well, you know what, Ivan? We have the opportunity on the 20th to kick their butts out. Right? Oh, Kalen heard it. Boom. You know what? Kay is way over there in Russia. It's so far away, maybe he didn't hear. You know what, Kay? I saw you in your hoodie. And yeah, it's getting cool here too. But it's going to get hot on the weekend again. It's going to be 80 degrees when the evenings are, I think this thing here is lying to me right now, saying it's 71. It could be holding that system that's going by. Pasta. Ivan, you behave yourself. Yeah, I say it funny. Canning peaches. Cinnamon girl, do yourself a massive, massive favor. And any peaches that are left over from canning, make yourself a peach pie. A peach pie. Any truth to the story about want? Charlie, no. Any truth? Any truth to the story about want? Well, I'm now not sure what the story about want is. Charlie, are you talking about Walmart and your crappy autocorrect messed you over there? Come on, Charlie. Yeah, your keyboard went nuts. I thought so. Okay, just ask your question again. That'll be okay. Peach cobbler. Peach moonshine. Holy cow! Look at Kay. My brain just licked yours. And that's how it happens. It's like, holy cow, look at how smart that guy is. My brain just went over there and started licking his brain. It's like, yeah. Show me that. Okay. Boom. Yeah. What is up, Sherry Leach? I see you there. You tried to sneak in. I see you. Welcome. Good to see you. So yeah, I went out and I got a few boards. Just at like outside that were hanging around in the yard. And I didn't measure them or cut them or anything like that. You guys want to see me, want to see how I can use them to make an improvised home security? Well, Bettina H, I see you there. Hey, Bettina, how you doing? Because I got a whole bunch of chunks of wood here, and I got some screws and stuff like that. We could do this. We could totally do it. Hey, Sita. How you doing, brother? Long time no see. It's good to see you in here. Lovely to see you. Happy birthday to Sherry. You stop that. Makes me want to keep singing happy birthday to Northern Girl. And I already sang it once. That's it. That's all they get. One. Anyone hearing that? Hey, Drops. Guys and gals, check out Drops Family Garden. They have a channel. Northern Girl Hobbies has a channel. Inside Russia has a channel. Wait a second. My moderators are supposed to be doing this. What's up with all this? Bravo, Ivan. That's freaking awesome. Hey, tell Joe I said hi. No, I'm saying hi to you, but definitely extend my hello to Joe. Hey, what's shaking, Cliff? If it's your birthday, I'll sing happy birthday. If not, well, you're screwed. Sita, yeah, it is Northern Girl Hobby's birthday. Like it's, we're kind of getting to 1 a.m., 10 to 1 here, and that's her same time zone. So, yeah, it's technically her birthday. You don't celebrate your day of birthing? Well, I may sing happy birthday to you anyways. Hey, creative, what is going on? Good to see you. You guys hear that shit? Northern Girl Hobbies, you behave yourself. Cliff is going to swat you for that. Yeti's uncle, I see you there. What is up? Happy Wednesday morning. Cheers, Manashy. The skies are angry tonight. Okay, go do what you need to do, brother. It's life before YouTube. Go get your stuff done, and we'll see you another time, brother. Stay well and safe. Blessings from the communist country of Canada. I'm gonna pee on my toast. What the hell is going on here? Win-win. Okay, all right. I'll get to it, okay? All right. Win-win. Just let's entertain the chat here. Okay, win-win. So let's ask. Okay, guys and gals, do you want me to show you a very, very quick way to bolster your home security for SHTF? Or would you like to continue this random chat? I hear you, win-win, but I mean, I get your suggestion. It's like, okay, get on with it. Gotcha. Because some people, sometimes, you post a live and it's about storing apples for winter, and you talk about something else for a half an hour first, and then somebody comes in and says, "What about storing apples?" It's like, oh yeah, okay, sorry, I forgot. The chat wanders. It does its own thing, Your security system is Glock. That's it? Well, you need to bolster that. Okay. All right. Well, all right. Let me get through this smoke, and we'll. I got a bunch of bits of wood that I just dragged inside the house. They're random lengths, stuff like that, and I'll show you how to use them to bolster your home security. For SHTF. Like when the marauders are all coming up the road, this is what you want to do. You don't want to practice this on your home, on your hardwood floors, or in your ceramic floors, or through your linoleum or anything like that. But when the marauders are coming up the road, you don't mind drilling holes in it, because your hardwood, you can just fill that in with wax and whatever else, right? Somebody just said hi. Hello. Menashe, I don't think I saw your last video, so I don't know what to think. Bear spray and a machete. Well, as far as I'm concerned, this is a pretty freaking good deterrent. You know, I don't have to show it to them at the start, but if they get to a point where they need to learn it, they're fucked. Pardon my language. Yeah, I got that. I got all kinds of shit. Really? You want knocked up the head, beside the head with that? Probably not. You know, I just have stuff around. Okay, so don't bust my chops for having all kinds of freaking weapons just readily handy to subdue you with. It's like, really? Someone comes in my door? Guess what? You're getting it somehow. And I got lots of stuff to reach for. Blue Sky, I see you there. I see you. Yeah, so I mean, hey, Kim. Kim Treadway, I see you there. Welcome. Good to see you. All right, so you guys and gals, I know you want to get to the topic of discussion. Let me just finish this up. We'll get to it. No freaking problem. Drops is dropping a link. Hopefully, maybe that's his own channel. If that is the case, that's awesome. Any of my moderators who have channels, please go ahead and drop a link to your own channel. Mark Chesser, I see you there, brother. I see you, Mark. Hey, Natasha, welcome. And hello to you as well. What we're going to do is, this is an impromptu live stream, and this is what I'm going to show you is an improvised way of home protection for when the zombie hordes come. I'll show you a couple of different ways. Okay. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this webcam here and just swing it in the other direction, show my door over there, because there's a door right there that leads out to my southeast deck. Now, why there's carpet inside of a door that leads outside, I have no freaking idea. It's probably because it was cheaper to put that than fix the underlying floor that's under it. Ricardo, I see you. It is always lovely to see you. If the police don't shut it down, there's going to be a riot in Melbourne. Oh, yeah. Things are hopping up in Australia. Guys and gals, Ricardo's down in Australia. Correct me if I'm wrong, Ricardo. Chime in roughly where you're from. We don't want your postal code or address, nothing like that. I know they're suppressing all those kinds of things. We don't want that anyways, to reveal your locale, immediate locale. But if, yeah, you can chime in roughly where you're from. Australia's taking it in the behind. Melbourne, you're in Melbourne. Oh, good gracious. All right. Goodness gracious. All right. God bless and keep you safe. And may God give the good sense to your rulers and your governors. Doesn't seem like that's the case right now. Natasha's in Australia. Okay, boom. This chat is freaking global. Global. All kinds of things going on everywhere. But if the shitty really hits the dizzy and you got to block your doors and those kinds of things, Bomber Steve, look at you. There's another Australian brother right there. Wow, there's a lot of Australian folks in here right now. Hey, who's that guy? The Aussie Cossack. Should get him in here too. Wouldn't mind having a nice hello with that fellow. He's doing great things for your country. All right, Michelle, I'll get to it. Just be patient. I'm just finishing up my smoke, okay? Just patience. Oh, this country's rolling out the app, and that country's rolling out the app, and now there's countries scrapping these ideas, and countries scrapping those ideas. All right, guys and gals, what I'm going to go ahead and do, just so that you know, I'm going to turn the camera from viewing the couch. I'm going to point it over that way. It's going to view my door, so I'm going to have to adjust my lighting. This is something you guys and gals may not know who don't do live streaming or make videos for the interwebs. You have to adjust your lighting all the time. All the time, all the time. Adjust your lighting. Okay. So I'll go up on, I'll get into somebody's stream, and I'm talking in the chat. Hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And they'll lay out the invitation for me to jump up on the, whatever it is there, StreamYard, and join in. And I'll be like, okay, give me a few minutes because I got to go adjust my lighting. Grizz, I see you there. D's, brother, I see you. I see you. You haven't gone unnoticed. I've just been lambasting here, okay? Now, all right, so some of the hungry animals are getting impatient and restless. They need to see the home security. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to change the camera angle. Don't bust my chops if it doesn't go well. I'll try and illuminate it as best as I can, all right? So just please bear with me. And if it doesn't work, I'll have to do it on have to make a video of it or whatever, right? Hey, goodbye. You know what? Blue Sky, this is a complete impromptu video. This is a complete improvised home security method for when the hordes, the dangerous hordes, are coming up the street to invade your home. All right, so let me just adjust this screen a little bit. Cast it over in this direction. I'm gonna have to do this. Okay, so let me adjust my thingy, my bobber here. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so now you guys and gals are, I might have to put that down a little bit more. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this is a place that I live in. This is not a show home, and not everything is always put away in its proper place or anything like that. And so please forgive me, and don't bust my chops on what I have laying around. Like, I can see clearly that I have a Pretenders album. Hanging out over there. Why? Because I was showing it to one of you guys and gals on one of my live streams. All right, now I got to try and put it away. Sometimes that's why I don't put it away, because there's always stuff in the way. I bring things inside the house to try and make videos for you guys and gals. And hang on a second. Let me show you some more stuff, okay? So you can see I got a little bit of wood here. I got a pile of books here. Nice prepping book. This is a really good one. The Ultimate SAS Survival Guide. This is good. All kinds of canning books and these kinds of things. You can see my record albums, all that shit. Okay? Yes, those are LPs. Yeah, creative. Yeah. That's a vintage, early 70s high-end Kenwood system you could not even buy in a store. You only had to, you were only able to order it. I bought this off of a doctor, secondhand, and had the whole thing rebuilt. Okay, so with that, I'm going to show you the rest of my mess, okay? So with all that mess that I have, all that lumber here, I've got some more mess. I have some more lumber and some things here, okay? So now I'm going to show you what to do with it, all right? So I'm going to leave the camera kind of like, I wish I could zoom this a wee bit. I can't. It's just a webcam, so I can't do that. But when I stand in front of the light, don't bust my freaking chops, okay? Just please bear with me. Okay, so I've been in the construction trade, doing residential construction for years and years and years. Okay, so one of the easiest methods, we would go in. We could not go in and do our work until after the roof was on, after all the insulation was done, and that was passed by inspection. Of course, electrical was passed, and plumbing, all those kinds of things. That's when you can close up the walls. The people went in, the drywallers, they closed up the walls, and then my job was to make the place look pretty for paint, okay? So a lot of the times when I was working in these places, every single time there's no floor finishing. So you would have over 1.5 inches between the threshold of your door and the bottom of your floor. So what you could do, and what we did an awful lot, we would take a board, put it right in front of the door, and leave it like a 2-inch space. Screw that to the floor, and then the door would open up over top of the board that was down there. And in the evening, what we would do to secure it is we would simply take a block of wood and drop it in there. And you can't open that door. Like, you'd have to bust the screws out of the piece of wood that was underneath it. But the key to the piece of wood that's underneath it is screwing it to the joist, right? So one of the things you have to bear in mind when you're going to do anything like this, go down underneath, find out where the joists are, and you can screw things right into place. And then, yeah, you pop that piece of wood out. Here we are. You pop that piece of wood out, your door opens, and you can go in and out. They do this because not all of the door hardware and locking devices are in place. You get one door with one locking key. That's it. Everything else, the garage man door, any back doors were sliding glass windows. They were all propped closed with a big stick, top and bottom. You could not slide it open. So it's one way of doing security, okay? It's an improvised way of doing security. Now, I've got a really good one here, okay? Now, this door right here, you can see it's open, swings open. And why there's carpet here, I'm not sure. Because, like, it leads to outside. There's a deck right there. Oops. Okay, so you can see my doorknob is broken. The doorknob came off, the screw came out, and the landlord just kind of never fixed it. So I fixed it with a pair of vice grips. But anyways, this is my exterior door. Okay, so you can see it's made of wood. And one of the ways, okay, so it's got a lock on it, and it's got the latch. Cool. That's going to keep some honest people out. If you want to really block it, what you do is you get whatever piece of wood you can find. Like this one. I found this nice big piece of wood. You put that down in front of it. Just like that. Okay, hang on a second. I may need to move the camera. Slant that down a little bit. Maybe move you over a little. There you go. Sorry, guys and gals. I don't mean to make you all puke or nothing. This is not for this is not for motion sickness. All right. Okay. So yeah, you just lay a block of wood like that right there, down in front of your door. Hang on a second. I got a drill bit here in my pocket, and I have a drill right here. You need one of these. Either that, or you can use a screwdriver. I'm gonna back this off. Install this one. There. Okay. That in my pocket. Take the okay. So this is just a random block of wood I have in the backyard, and it had some screws sticking out of it. You can still see there's a screw sticking out here. I'll use a flat side. I just pulled a screw out of there, and I'll lay it right there. Now, when this is called your buffer or your kicker, okay? So you can see that the grains go this way. You don't want your grains to run this way toward your door, because if you run your grains that way and you put your screws in a line, if somebody pushes on that door, it may split that board. But if you take your piece of board and you put it sideways so that the grains go this way, and then you put your screws in, you stagger them, right? Put them right there. Oh, imagine that. I got a bunch of screws right here. Now, you're not going to want to practice this on your hardwood floor or your ceramic floors or anything like that. But on a carpeted surface, you can get away with it, all right? All right. So I got 3.5-inch deck screws here. this. Oh. Nothing's coming in that door. Nothing is coming in that door. That's 2 pieces of wood. Now, I'm not sure if I placed this piece of wood here. This one right down over here. I'm not sure if I placed it correctly or not, but put that in place. No one's opening that door, at least from the bottom. And this piece of wood, you can pick it up, move it out the way, and still have your door open. Yeah, I should have moved that a little bit to the right so the door could swing fully open. Then you can leave it there. Why? Because then you know it's there and nobody else knows it's there. That it's there. They can come in there and trip over it. You know what I mean? So that's one way to do it. Another way to add to that, I totally should have had that 3 inches to the right. But whatever. You know, these are mistakes we make. And this is why I'm making the mistakes, to show you guys how not to make the mistakes, okay? So, you get your board screwed to the floor and try and screw it into floor joists, not just the plywood or whatever's underneath, okay? So, you get that going on. You drop your board in place, and then there's another board I found out in the yard. And we're just going to go ahead. We're going to put it right under here, just like this. You see how it just sits right there on top of that? Okay. So, what we're going to do, we're just going to take another random chunk of wood. Another, not sure how the light's doing on that. We're just going to take another random chunk of wood. Screw it right onto there. All right. Wow, that's pretty tight. Bang another one in. All right. So basically, we've got as many screws as you want to put into your bottom board, 2 or 3 screws into your top board, and nobody's opening this door, like sort of from here down. If you want to protect it another way, you know, you got to do other stuff. Hey, listen, guys and gals, don't give me shit that I got a crossbow behind my door, all right? What do you guys and gals got behind your door? Everybody got something behind their door, so don't bust my chops, all right? But, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take some of these screws out just to show you some other ways to do shit, okay? Hey! You know what was really cool? I had a nice conversation with Gray Man earlier after he got off his live stream. That was cool. It was very, very nice. He's a good guy. Nice family man. You know. Doing his thing, I think, just trying to share out the truth like I'm trying to share out. You know what I mean? All right, so, okay, hang on a second. Let me see what I can do with the camera here. This is so screwed up. I don't never do live streams like this. All right. Oh, okay. You can all see my fly trap. It's a hanging fly trap here. Gotta have one. Everyone's gotta have one. Okay, so anyways, if you want more security on your door, besides what I've showed you down here, if I can get the camera to show that. Yeah, besides what I've shown you down here, if you want more security on your door, what you can do, like, okay, obviously, the wall goes to here and then there's a 90-degree. But you can put a block there, screw a block, screw another block above it, and drop a piece of wood across it. You guys seeing this, or am I standing in the way? Very, very easy to do. But make sure it's screwed into the studs, not the door frame. The door frames and window frames are never screwed in well. They screw them, doors and windows, they screw them in at the least possible acceptance. You know, if it's 2 screws in the bottom and 2 screws at the top and 1 screw on either side, that's what they do. Whatever the law says, right? That's always, they're doing things in a crappy way. It's to code, but in my opinion, the code should be higher. But these are some very, very easy ways to very quickly fortify your home just a little bit more for when the zombies are coming up and down the streets. Sean, we have cement floors under the tiles and carpet on top. What now? Okay. Do you know what, Ivan? I thought about that, and that's actually a great question. Thank you for bringing it up because it's something I wanted to address. Okay, so I'm going to just shift the camera back around. Sorry for the messy view of my house, guys and gals. I'm going to shift the camera around a little wee bit more to... holy crap. Gotta fix... there we go. Fix that. That's okay. Yeah, okay. So, Ivan, I thought about that for people who want to block the man door in their garage, or if you're living in an apartment or whichever that has a concrete floor, then you need to have a drill that will have a... you need a drill bit that will drill into concrete, and then you need what's called tap cons. It's like a blue screw. They're very expensive, and the bigger they get, the more expensive they are. However, you're not going to need many, but that's what you have to do in the case if you have a concrete floor. Okay? Win-win. You know what? That's exactly it. I'm trying to show folks how you can make a little bit of improvised home security with scraps you've got around your house. Right? I was going to make a video of it, but I thought I'd probably take too long to do that because I can only film for about 15 minutes and then I'm done. All right? South Florida, I see you there, brother. So with that, I mean, you know, with the screwing the blocks on the wall, screw them into studs, screw another block on it, and then you can slide a 2x4 or 2x6 or 2x8 into that thing. And you can put 2 or 3 of them up against your door. Above that, if you had the security system I put on the bottom. right? So Manashi, that's exactly why I try and share it. Yeah, Sandy, I got one of those, and it's probably more expensive than the one that you have. Just saying. I shop at boating accidents. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. You can use a few blocks of wood that you might find lying around in your garage or end cuts from a job somebody might have done. Nah, collect up those little end bits, and they can provide extra security for your house in a bad situation. So don't take it to light, guys and gals. Think about this. Think about these easy things that you can do to protect yourself in a bad situation. You see the hordes coming up the road? Got a couple of blocks of wood out and your drill. Screw some screws into the floor. You know what? You're not going to want to practice this on your hardwood. You're not going to want to practice this on your ceramic tiles or your click-clack flooring or even your linoleum. You're not going to want to do that. On your carpet, you can do that. You can get away with it without making any damage. But fact of the matter is, why don't you just get those blocks of wood and measure it out first a little bit, so that if you do have to screw it down, you know, if a bad situation comes, you're not going to give one flying iota about your hardwood floor. You'll drill right through it and you won't give it a second thought. Why? Because it's keeping bad people out of your house to keep your stuff good, right? And when all the bad stuff is over, you can just fill those holes in with wax or whatever, or wood paste, right? So don't practice on your hardwood flooring or your ceramic flooring. In a bad situation, you won't give one flying F about them. Screw it to the floor. Prop your door, right? So that's kind of what I wanted to share with you guys and gals about there's some improvised ways there, and there's lots and lots of other different improvised ways to protect your house during SHTF. Like if somebody's thinking about boarding up their windows, not for a hurricane or anything like that, but if you're thinking about boarding up your windows for SHTF, board them up from the inside and use screws, right? Screws so that you need the proper bit to take them out. Don't screw them in. Don't board up your house windows from the outside, because they can take those screws or nails or whatever out, right? You board it up from the inside. They can't see what it is that's where. It's extra security for you and your family, right? So be very aware about that thing. Be very aware about how to protect yourselves and what the risks are in doing certain things. Oh, Kelly, you're late? All right. Go on over and stand in the corner then. Yeah, the window film, SHTF. Yes, that is a good deterrent for sure. Kelly, you don't have to go stand in the corner. You're not late. You're welcome. You can come in anytime you want. Just don't bust yourself saying, oh, crap, I'm late. You kind of bust yourself. And then that gives me reason to say, oh, all right, you're late. Go stand in the corner. You don't have to do that. Just go back and watch. Go back and watch the last 20 minutes of this video. Not even all of it. Just the last 20 minutes. Because that's where all the information is that I had to drop here. And Lori, I saw you were talking a whole bunch through the thing. I couldn't see all the chat while I was doing my demonstration by the door, but I saw you were chiming in. And if you had anything for me and I missed it, I apologize. The same to anyone else. When I get talking about something, I can't always see the chat. So please forgive me if I... Okay, Creative, you stay well and safe. Good to see you here. And, you and yours stay well and safe. Well, okay, Ivan, go ahead and shoot. But make sure you post my name there or caps so I can see it. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I can entertain questions. Absolutely. But this is just a quick little idea I thought of this afternoon. It's like, I got all these pieces of wood lying around, and they're just random bits. And I didn't know what to do with them. I didn't want to burn them in my fire pit because they're kind of like too good of pieces of wood. You know what I mean? Little wee pine or spruce or stuff like that. I don't mind burning that, but bigger, better pieces, I thought, maybe I'll have a different use for that. Roxy, you behave yourself. All right. Okay, Roxy. Roxy needs to time yourself out for 21 seconds. Now, I got a 20-second delay on the chat, but you got to delay yourself by 21 seconds, okay? So there's your timeout. Ivan, I doubt it. He doesn't even have a cell phone. Hey, Kelly, I lost my job too long ago. But there's actually good news in the wind. I got a business card from my next door neighbor, from the people that they work for, a painting company. So I might have something to look forward to doing. Hey, Jeffrey, how you doing? I see you there. Jeffrey Lindquist, you always chime in with where you're from. Or you usually do anyways. But hey, anyways, Jeffrey. Yeah, hopefully, something will come of that. I got to make contact later this week, and we'll see, right? Thank you, Menashe. I appreciate that. I sure need to get something going on. I'll tell you that. Definitely. It's there we are. That's a little bit better. Joplin, there you are. How could I forget Joplin, Missouri? Every time you say that, Jeffrey, it makes me think of Janis Joplin. Why? I don't know. No idea, but it does. You'd hire me to help build your new little house? Oh, yeah, we'd make short work of that, bullfrog, I'll tell you. As long as you show me the design and exactly what you want, won't take that long, I'll tell you. $40 for the clock. Clock is already spoken for. Monty just needs to send me his P.O. box. But he hasn't paid for it, so all right, Cliff. If it's $40 on the clock, anyone wants to raise Cliff, that's my doomsday clock, mind you. So my mom's all right. My kids are hermits. Still haven't given me back all my frickin' camping equipment from my bug out bag. I gave them in the spring. They called me up and say, "Hey, we want to go camping. Do you happen to have any of like cooler, sleeping bags, sleeping pads, flashlights, lanterns?" I'm like, if you guys don't have any of that shit, what the frick are you doing going camping? Right? So anyways, they come over, borrowed all of that, and had a whole bunch of talk, chastised me for not wearing a frickin' face mask in my own kitchen, nor having taken the shot, took all my stuff, and I haven't heard a single word from them since. That's how my children are. I'm not going to say anything more about that. I'm fixing to text them and say, hey, are you guys done camping yet? Any chance I can get my shit back? Do you understand the concept of borrow? Grab it, use it, give it back when you're done with it. Ivan and Joe, yeah, but maybe on the weekend here over in the shade. It's supposed to be hot and warm. I think Saturday and Sunday. So maybe we could do something about that down over in the shade. But yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. It's, you know what, guys and gals? I'm not going to fault them too hard for it. They're just complete introverts. They're happy to go into their house and not see anyone, not talk to anyone. And like my daughter has a little wee dog. She has to go walk. Other than that, aside from that, like she doesn't work. My son works. And on his way home, he'll get his groceries. He doesn't go outside of the house aside from that. Complete shut-ins. And it's not just from me, it's from society. They're just complete shut-ins. They're 100% liberal shut-ins. And they're giving me shit for not wearing a mask in my own freaking kitchen. It's like, seriously? And, you know, they're wearing their mask in my own kitchen. Breaking my balls. Why don't I? And then we step out this door I just showed you. On the other side of the door, boom, they take their mask down. We're safe now. How the frick does the virus know if you're on this side of the wall or that side of the wall? What in the hell? Right? SHTF, well, go shut those peepers then. Look at the backside of your eyelids for a little while. Yeah, my house, my rules. Yeah, I didn't feel afraid while they were here. I didn't feel threatened. They both had the jab. They're perfectly protected and safe. I was like, okay, I feel safe too. And they're like, why do you wear a mask? Why do you get the jab? It's like, well, because experimental drugs are bad. That's why. Hey, Jennifer. Welcome. Good to see you. Oh, copy that, Drops. But that's my kids, you know. It's not like we don't love the other. We'll text the other. I moved down here to be near them, okay? And they'll text me. Actually, I'll text them twice a year saying happy birthday and hoping we get together at Christmas and all that. But they may text me on my birthday, maybe not. I texted my son once, and it took him 3 months to get back to me. 3 months. And he lives with his phone in his front frickin' pocket. You know? Like millennials these days, who live with a phone in their front pocket, you can see the outline in their jeans. It's like, okay, that's where his phone lives. It's in his front pocket all day long. Well, I texted him 3 months ago, and I'm still waiting for a freaking response. So I'll text back, hey, did you get that last message? Oh, sorry, I forgot. My answer to that? Well, make sure you don't forget to eat. You know? Oh, you're going to Texas. Good call, Drops. Yeah, it's terribly sad. Jay here. Copy that. Or, yeah, we can talk whenever Drops as well, for sure. Yep. Gotcha. We'll follow up and we'll stay apprised of what your situation is. But I mean, that's my kids. Complete introverts. They think they're doing something to protect other people, which is what the propaganda says. Go get your vax. Oh, that's not for me, that's for you. Now you have to get your vax to protect me. It's like, hang on a second. If you already got it, aren't you okay? Like, you should be all right. No? Yeah, no response. Like, what the hell? You text someone, you text your own son. You get freaking tumbleweeds or vapors, you know? Do you know what, Jennifer? Like, I love my folks too, and we've never really been that close, but we love the other, and I communicate with them a couple of times a month for sure. Anyways, just to say, hey, Mom, how you doing? You know, how's your Sunday? Did you go for your walk today? Whatever it might be, right? Just to make that contact and keep the because there's so much freaking separation with, you can't go there. You can only have 10 people in the certain thing, and if you do, you all gotta have masks on. How the frick are you supposed to have dinner with masks on? I don't get that. How are you supposed to go to a restaurant? You go in with a mask on, go stay in the restaurant with a mask on. Out in the street, you don't have to have a mask. Very, very safe. Out in the street, you want to go in line for the restaurant, put the mask on. They get you inside, keep your mask on. Sit you down, okay, you can take your mask off. How the frick does the virus know you're sitting down or standing up or inside those walls or outside them? What in the hell? It's hogwash, all of it. It's all hogwash. Disco, says Florida. That's a subject we haven't even gotten to yet. And we're probably not going to go there here tonight, but, I mean, nerd even. Look at you. Hey, Prepper Nerd. Guys and gals, say nice hello to Prepper Nerd here in the chat. Go check his channel out. Great guy. But as things go on and on and on and on, we're starting to see lie after lie after lie after lie. It's like, okay, well, they said this would work. Like with the muzzles. The muzzles don't work. And we've been told that. The tests don't work. We've been told that. We've been told tests are like 50% failures. They don't work. Homestead Oz, boom. All right, guys and gals, nice hello to Homestead Oz down there in Australia, living a hard life with all the quarantines and restrictions they've got going on down there. I was worried a little bit about for you there for a while, Homestead Off. You jumped off a live stream from someone's because there was a knock at the door, and you said there was police roaming around outside your door, and then we didn't hear anything from you for a week. I'm like, what in the crap? What happened to Homestead Oz? Right? But yeah, they've told us masks don't work. They've told us tests don't work. They've told us, it's in the paperwork, jabs don't work. It's not even designed to work, right? Obviously, social distance doesn't work. Lockdowns don't work. None of it works. Do you really think a cellular phone for some sort of not the tracing thing. They were hoping for the tracing, but everything went past that. It's going to go to the vaccination passport on your cellular phone. Do you think a cellular phone is going to stop a virus? Anyone? Anyone? If you think a cellular phone is going to stop a virus, hit a 1. Because I'd like to have a word with you. If you think a cellular phone will never stop a virus, pound the 9 or whatever, or star button, anything but a 1. Cellular phone is not going to stop a virus. Heavy-handed government smashing the people in the face and assaulting them is not going to stop a virus. Boom. Kelly's in there. We got a bunch of 9s, some roots. Got a 0, got some 1s, some bunch of 9s. All right. God bless you, Homestead Oz. Thanks ever so much for chiming in. You and Wayne stay well. God keep you safe under the terrible regime that you've been blessed with. May God overcome it. Homestead Oz, I will look forward to see you next time, earliest chance possible. But the fact of the matter is, a cellular phone, they're left with nothing to threaten us with. All of their threats and the danger and all of that, they're coming up with the variants. Okay, all right, you're all not scared enough yet. We've got a whole brand new set of variants to scare you with, and everyone's like, "Oh my goodness! Okay, scare the crap out of me then, would you?" All right, we got the Delta for you. We got the Mu for you. We got the Lambda for you. And, there are others. Why do they already have names for them? And why do they already have numbers? Do you think it's because they already existed before? These aren't mutations of this brand new thing? Think about it. Come on. Don't get me wrong. We as a people are pretty freaking dumb. But we're not that dumb. Cosmic. I think if you throw the phone at somebody who has this flu, you may be able to get away from them. Therefore, the phone can save you. Cosmic. I don't think I said hello. Welcome to the chat. That's great. I love you and I love your sense of humor. Guys and gals, definitely check out Cosmic Cultivators. For sure. And I'm not just saying that at random because, they said something in the chat. But yeah, cellular phone, everything that they've done. Okay, so I don't care if you're for getting the jab or for not getting it. I could care less. Means nothing to me. Nothing. It is a personal medical decision. You make your personal medical decision on your best informed information. Do whatever you want. Okay, you decide to get it. Cool. Best informed information, you decide not to get it. Cool. Whichever. I don't care if you've had it or not. It doesn't bother me. It's none of my freaking business. And that's the part of it that people are forgetting. It's none of your freaking business. Whether I had it or didn't have it. Really? Does some busboy at a restaurant need to know if I've had the polyps cleaned up from my colon so I can go sit down and have a Greek salad? You know? Have I had the vaccination? I don't know. Are you experiencing extraordinarily high vaginal flow today? You know, you want to have a conversation about health issues? Describe to me the last time you had sex with your partner, male, female, whatever it might be, and tell me if it was medically successful. You know, you want to have medical discussions? Like, seriously, what the hell? This is where it is. Have you had a freaking inoculation? I don't know. When is the surgery for your cleft palate? Right? When are you having that goiter drained? Or whatever it might be. Right? Ah! Hang on a second. Northern Girl Hobbies smoked all my cigarettes. I'll be back in just a moment. Yeah, are you ovulating now? None of your freaking business. Why? It's my own personal medical shit, right? Have you shit today? Can you describe it? Yeah, was it chunky? Was it nutty? Can you tell me how it tasted? Exactly. It's like, how ridiculous can it get? Not to mention that. This goes well beyond that. This goes beyond that into... I'll be right back. Oh, here, look. Go freshen up your tea, guys and gals. I'll be right back. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. And if you need to do any drainage, go ahead and do some drainage now, too. seriously? Shit is insane. Alright. Okay, so how's your anal leakage today? While nesting, I get this way from time to time. It's not often. Yeah, I never do a Tuesday evening live stream, and this is very late. I put it up to show you the impromptu ways that you can protect your house. You can improvise ways to protect your house when the massive hordes are coming up. Block your doors and keep yourself safe. Yeah, how's your anal leakage? How is your anal leakage? Do you have massive flow today, or do you have light flow today? Oh, it's a heavy flow day? What do you use for a diaper to do, to protect you against that? Like, what the fuck, really? Have you had this personal medical decision, or? All right. Who stole my lighter? All right. One of you guys got my lighter. It's probably me. I got lots of pockets here. Yeah, it was me. Totally me. Yeah, that was me. I got it. Yeah. Hey, Lapis. Hey, Lapis Blue. Have you experienced any anal leakage today? And that's not meant as a question to chase you off of here. That's meant as a serious medical question. Like, oh, hey, how you doing? You say you're working at a restaurant as a waitress. Have you had your shot? Have you been immunized? Have you had your medical procedure? I don't know. How is your anal leakage? You know what I mean? Massive bullshit, Jennifer E. Wilson. Huge amounts of bullshit. And they're still trying to feed it to us. They're trying to grasp onto straws. They ain't got nothing left except for the delta and the lambda and the mu. That's it. That's it. And the not the one or two jab, but the follow-up jabs. You know what? The study on blown a 1-9er isn't even going to be complete until 2024 June. And the results aren't going to be released until 2025 August. So how in the ever-lifting fuck can they make a vaccine for a virus that they haven't even completed studies on? It's going to be 4 more years before we even see the results of it. How can they make a frickin' inoculation for that? And it's not even for that. They tell us, no, okay, you better take this. Oh, but it's not for that. But you better take it. It's like, what? Hang on a second. I've got a third arm growing out my shoulder. And they'll be like, oh, we got a vaccine for that. You better take it Because otherwise, if you don't get that third arm gone out of your shoulder, you're gonna die, and it's gonna be really, really bad. And it's like, well, fuck. I don't know. The third arm's not bad. Oh, but the vaccine we give you for the third arm isn't even for the third arm. It's just so that you feel a little bit better about it while you have the third arm. What in the F? We are the experiment. Bullfrog, I heard something about some kind of book burning too. I don't have the details on it, so I won't chime in on it. I will confirm that I heard about it. I can't confirm on any of the details on it because I don't know. And because I don't know, I'm just not going to go ahead and do that. I can't responsibly share that information with you. But if I find out more, I'll let you know. Boom, Kim. Yeah. Took over 30 years. Exactly. Yeah. I'm not taking nothing they developed in. You know what? If they developed in 5 months, that means they already had the virus. They already had the freaking vaccine for it. Okay. So hang on a second. Let me think. If they already had this and already had that, what makes you think this is all a big mistake if it's already cataloged? You know what I mean? Placebo with a bonus. Yeah, it's kind of like chips with dip. Right, nerd? Yeah, Bullfrog. If there's anything that comes out of Canada, I'll shout it on my channel. I'll try and spit it in a way that keeps me under the radar because, you know, this is our platform and I don't want to get booted out. If I get booted out, I can't talk to y'all. And we can do this in a way that's, we can fly under the radar. So we'll do it that way. And then we can continue sharing all these wonderful ideas, right? All right, Kim, that's a great great point you make. Somebody brings up a problem, makes it a massive problem, and then gives you a solution for it. It's like, let me think about this. All right, let's follow the money. Okay, so hang on a second. Okay, so all these people that are pushing it, they're pushers for the kingpin. They're a bunch of drug pushers. Guardian. Bon matin. Welcome. Yeah. Yeah, Charlene. Biowar. Yep. Leaked Pfizer docs. The Pfizer docs that they put out anyways says all the shit doesn't work. Pfizer ain't going to take it. CEO of Pfizer ain't going to take it. Their whole administration isn't going to take it. They profess that it doesn't work. They profess that it's not made to stop what they're saying it's made to stop. They're telling us this. This is their information, not ours. And they're pissed that we know this. I don't get it. I don't frickin' get it. Yamanashi. Yeah, everything is entirely, directly, capital F'd up. Roger that, Rich. Yeah, hard copy. You know what? Let's do a test run, Rich. Pfizer, Moderna, they're both great. We still all right? 5 by 5? let me know. And then we'll do another field test. Foobar. Perfect. 5s. We got 5s from Roxy. Okay. All right. Drops is given 5x5s. And Dale chiming in. Okay. All right. Let's screw with it this way. Pfizer and Moderna have been lying to us about this medical vaccination from the start. They're telling us nothing but lies. Everything that they said has been wrong from the start. Everyone who's saying anything about it has been lying to us and changing. They're changing the field goal post twice a week. They're changing the rules twice a week. They're Pfizer and Moderna are changing the rules 2 or 3 times a week. Their vaccinations are not safe. They're not safe, and I do not medically recommend them. Let's see how that goes. If we're still here, throw in a 1 or a 5x5 or. Usually when somebody barks out something like that, shut down instantly. Han Solo, I see you there. And I saw you a long time ago. I just hadn't had a chance to say hello. All right, well, we're still here. Maybe they don't hate me too bad just yet. Maybe I'm not, like I'm trying to fly under the radar so that if there is some info that I can drop to you guys and gals, I can drop it in the way that I know how to be safe, to not, to be safe. Oh, we're here. The fucking advertisements on a radio in a car. This heating company or pharmacy advertising their business. We can arrange a safe meeting with you, a contactless meeting, and service your equipment. This pharmacy, we have done everything to make sure we are serving the community safely. Do you guys and gals hear all that shit? Just like, oh, we're all trying to do this safely. We're trying to do this for your safety. We're trying to do that for your safety. Well, how unsafe did you feel before any of this? How unsafe did you feel going about your business? Shopping for overpriced chicken leg quarters 2 years ago. Hey, Dagmar, I see you there. Ivan, you stay well and safe, okay? You and Joe. Hugs to you both. And yeah, maybe we'll talk a little bit later this week. I'm totally sick of it. It's in the grocery store all the time. You can go to the pharmacy and get your jab. Pharmacy's in the corner of the grocery store. It's like, please accommodate everyone. Keep your 6-foot distance. Wear your mask. Please respect others who have an exemption. And it's this soft, kind, soothing voice of a woman speaking softly about all these vaccination or mask protocols and all that shit. And piped in over the frickin' grocery store thing. And then after that, they'll come in and they'll put on like Prince or some old 50s music or something, Like, what the hell? I'm exempt. Why? Because I have natural immunity. My immune system works fucking fantastic. Works like a charm. Prepping 101 got smacked for something, and he went down into his other channel, I saw him going live tonight. I didn't go over there, but not entirely sure. Fake hate Kool-Aid drinkers. Yeah. Yeah, it's extra nice. And extra nice. Oh, yeah. It's a wee charm. Awesome. You can't go into any store without your muzzle. And then when you get in that store, they're piping all this crap over the loudspeaker. Please leave your mask in place. Respect all others. Respect social distance. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, if everyone else in here had the shot, what are they afraid of? Who's afraid of what? It's those who have had the shot, possibly, who are spreading the thing. Yeah, no kidding, Lori. It's all BS. Well, Lapis, you can't go anywhere here in Canada. No store at all. If you don't have a mask on, you can't go in. It's required. And you don't just pull out your pistol and flash it and push past them and go through, because otherwise the cops come and get you and put you in jail and things like that, right? Okay, Lapis. Well, you know what? I'm not sure what the conditions are down there and how lax the rules are or whatever. Like, we all know it's bullshit. We all know it's fucking bullshit. What do you think their next move is going to be? They're holding on. They've got their devil claws clenched around, holding on to the lambda and the delta. They're already trying to swim through, but everyone knows the delta is 19 times less deadly than the 1.9er. So that's a non-argument. And all these other ones they're trying to hold on to and scare you with. It's like, screw off, man. It's just like, why don't you just let it go? You're doing more harm to the country than you are good with all this shit. Yeah, copy on that, nerd. What's that Jennifer saying? Missed it. All right, missed it. Do you know what, Bullfrog? I say that to a lot of people. Not tons and tons of people, but people that I think will really take notice and catch it. Because otherwise, like, why would you talk to any other people anyways? But yeah, I say that to people a lot, that we are witnessing history. We are living in history right now. And I mean, if we come out of this in a fairly successful way that is not too intrusive on the rights of people, and I mean, that ship has sailed for me. My children are already grown up. But for people that are having children right now, if their children grow up and they come out of this without a terrible mindset regarding it, well, I'm going to have to say that's an amazing job by their parents, because the government isn't doing anything to help them. I'll tell you that right now. Hey, what's all this? I don't read that language, Rich Mountains, but I'll allow it. If you're calling me an asshole, you're not entirely wrong. So, whatever. Spanish Inquisition. how are your pull-ups today? How badly is your anus leaking? There's the question you give back to anyone. Have you been fully vaxxed? How is your anal leakage today? You know? Do you have a yeast infection? Have you had your vasectomy yet? What's Rich Mountains up to? Rich is okay. Rich is okay. Typically, I'm not sure what he was saying or getting into, but whatever. For the most part, drops. Rich is okay. But I appreciate you. I appreciate all my moderators. Yeah, well, don't put him out fully. Rich Mountains, I see him all over the place. He's okay, in my opinion, so far. But I appreciate definitely you doing what you're doing. All right, fair enough. Yeah, I got you drops. I'm not going to question it. Lapis, I agree 100%. Okay. All right, Lapis, you're up here in my country, right? So you know who I refer to when I say Sparkle Socks, okay? So Sparkle Socks called the snap election like a fucking idiot halfway through his term. Why would he do that with all the shit that he's put Canadians through over the last 6 years? Why would he do that? He's trying to fluff his own pillow. He's trying to secure a majority government. And it looks like he's going to lose a minority. And I think that's the best thing that could possibly happen. When I go to cast my vote, I don't often share my politics with people. And I'm not going to tell you what party I'm going to vote for. But I'm going to cast my vote in the best place to get frickin' Sparkle Socks out of there. He needs to be not there anymore. Really? We got a part-time drama teacher running the country? Seriously? We have a sexually assaulting part-time drama teacher running the country who's given golden handshakes to the tune of $500 million of our Canadian dollars to his buddies for this WE organization, this WE charity. And then his wife goes, and his mother goes off and speaks on behalf of them and makes vocal presentations. And they both come home with like $750,000 between the two of them. And Mr. Sparkle Socks' own beloved wife, being the dum-dum that she is, came back overseas from having talked at those talks while we were on lockdown. And guess what she brought back with her? The stunned frickin' pony. She brought back the corona. She came back, had the corona. And all that, all the information about that was squashed. You didn't hear too much about that, did you? Like, goodness gracious. Hey, Kenzie, it's actually over 80 billion. It's like 80 billion. It's not 80 million. Yeah. U.S. government effed up huge on there. And you can definitely tell from United States fearless potato in chief that he has never served in the military before, because had he done that, ever served, he would never, ever left anything behind. And if he did, he would have made sure everything was destroyed, and he would have made sure everyone was out before he destroyed everything and then booked it. No, not that smart. Somehow, I think somebody else is obviously pulling the frickin' strings, but it might be somebody else pulling the strings as a setup to make him look bad, which I actually don't mind because he's really, really dumb. Friggin' take a potato and slide it down into a sparkle socks. And the best thing you get is a weapon. That's all you can do is just wing it around and maybe you can hit someone with it. You're not going to control the Taliban with it. You're not going to stop a virus with it. You can try and filter a virus through a sparkle sock, like one of those Argyle socks, if you want. Ugh, good Lord. I mean, come on. How much shit do we have to sit here and listen to? How many lies do we have to sit here and listen to before everyone says, you're full of shit? This is garbage. You're full of shit. Everyone needs to stand up and say it. They're full of frickin' shit. Lisa Devine, you stay well and safe, okay? But yeah, they're all full of shit. Saying they're going to do something. Oh. And then they do the opposite. Oh, we're not going to raise taxes. 3 weeks later, you got 2 new taxes? Huh. Let me think. Bullshit. You frickin' lied. How do you... All right, now this should be a caveat when people are voted in. If their whole platform is, I'm not going to raise taxes, and then 3 weeks later, you got 2 new taxes, they should either be taken out to the town square and hung or fired immediately, having every a fine of every nickel they've ever made in the government as a fine, their pension gone, and totally be imprisoned for the amount of time that they served in the government. Just my take on it. That's it, Jason. Fuck them. Kim, that's shitty. That's also good to know. Guys and gals, go look at Kim Treadway's communication there. That's disgusting. So there you go. Well, you don't have to screw them. You know, it could be put into legality that if you lie on your campaign and you do something that's lying while you're in power, that was you said in your campaign and you're lying against your campaign, we voted for you for your campaign rules. You do something outside of that, you get hanged in the square. That should be some incentive. Like Sparkle Socks was all offended. Some people were throwing rocks at his bus. Oh, this is terrible behavior. We should not endure this behavior. This is outlandish. Well, Sparkle Socks needs to be standing in front of a mirror when he says those words. This is outlandish. his claims, all this. That's why people are throwing freaking rocks at him. This is intolerable. Well, so is he. We're going to serve his ass out in 6 days. The old punt field goal. Bye-bye, Sparkle Socks. And that's going to serve him right, the dumb fucker, for having called a snap election. Halfway in the middle of his term. He could have just shut the frick up, not spent that $600 million of our Canadian taxpayers' money for him to go out on a Canadian-wide tour during a freaking pandemic where it's so freaking dangerous. You should not go anywhere. He's going around everywhere and elbow bumping people. Where's your freaking social distance, mister? Idiot boy. Idiot boy. Hey, Drops, keep calling him Sparkle Socks. He's a freaking idiot. Twinkle Toes, Sparkle Socks, whatever. People are opening their freaking blinkers. Actually seeing what's going on. Seeing the suppression. See, the good thing about an election during these times is that normally when there's an election, there's not so much political things going on. And the younger people, they don't see it. All they see is, oh, I go to work at Subway and I get my T4 at the end of the year and I take it over to the H&R Block and I give it to them. They want $60 and then I get a check for $900. And they're happy with that. But as you get older, more into your career, you make more money. And then kids start having to pay taxes, right? Before they have to pay taxes, before they've been old enough to be fed enough shit burgers by the government to chew on, they got no idea what any sort of hardship is or which way they should put their vote. Oh, this guy legalized dope, and when I do my taxes, I get $700 back. Okay, I'll vote for that guy. You know what I mean? That's younger people. They haven't had to chew on enough shit sandwiches yet. Governmental issue, of course, right? Goodness gracious. I kind of feared this was going to go on when I went ahead and went live, but Menashe. My view on that is I would expect that's 100% true. No way I could deny it. My opinion on it also is that I think it's probably more money for the actual hospital. My opinion on it is the flu has been cured. It's a miracle. There wasn't one death last year from the flu. And you know what, guys and gals? Do you know what the death rate is with this whole thing compared to the flu? It's twice the number of flu. That's it. That's it. Oh, Kanzi, I appreciate that. Thank you ever so much. Rules for thee, but not for me. Yep. Oh, yeah. You know what? I could just go in for a test. If I went in for a test, all of a sudden, I would be in some kind of registry. I don't want to be in any kind of registry. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not going in. Even if I get sick as the day is long, I have the things I need to do to help myself. And I'm just not going to report it. I'll stay at home and quarantine myself for 2 weeks, or if it takes 5 weeks, whatever. I'll do that. No problem. Been locked down for well over a year. Who cares? A few weeks, whatever. No biggie, right? Flu be gone. Yeah, bye-bye. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. Yeah. It's twice the number of the flu. That's it. Kenzie, yeah, kind of. But, I mean, if you don't chime in about it at all, no registration is no registration. That's how I approach it. Excuse me. Far North Life. And Fisa from Alaska. Well, hello. It's good to see you and welcome. Happy, I think it's still Tuesday in your region. It's Wednesday here now, but happy late Tuesday evening to you. And get ready for the cold to come in. Not even just you, but guys and gals everywhere. Fall is upon us. The flip has been switched. It's going to get hot here this weekend, but the flip has been switched. Fall is upon us. Winter will come early. Prepare yourselves. Oh, is that barely or barley Tuesday? Oh, barely. I thought you said barley Tuesday. I was going to say, well, cheers, man. Oh, you got snow in the mountains already. Boom. Wow. Okay. It's warm here too, actually. You know what? It's not that warm. I gotta unblock that door and let the breeze through. It's like 66 here now, which would cool the place off, but yeah, I'll leave that there here for now. Haven't all Canadian citizens already been registered with your birth certificate? Don't they already have us on a frickin' some kind of chart? And the thing about that is, I didn't even sign the paperwork to be on that registry. Isn't that illegal in some way? I didn't agree to their terms and whatever this kind of legal contract is. Because let's face it, the Canadian government is a corporation. And your birth certificate or any paperwork that they give you for your social insurance number, anything like that, those are legal and binding documents. It's like, well, I don't really want to enter into a legal and binding relationship with you. You know, I don't know what kind of business you got going on. You go ahead and do yours. I don't mind. Leave me to do mine. Just leave me alone. No thanks. No thank you. I'm good. Oh, but you need the sleever? Oh, well, if the sleever is so good, you can have my portion. And these 10 other guys' portions all at the same time. Why don't you take them now? Yeah, it drops, exactly. Yeah, they definitely got us, and you know, they're trying to keep us in the bonds of their bondage. They're trying to not to lose their grip, and they're losing it. Why? Because the argument that they have right now has no freaking legs. Every time they bring something up, it's like, well, their legs fall out from under them. It's like, well, what about this? Well, what about the Lambda? Well, that one's 19 times less deadly. Well, what the Delta? No, well, that one actually doesn't really bother anyone. Oh, well, what about this one? Well, you know what? They're all more transmissible, but the death count is down by 100%. You know, or 99%. You know. Okay, we had 1,000 cases in Ontario today. 1 death. Huh. Sounds like 0.1%. 0.1%. I think you probably have a higher mortality rate than 0.1% if you just get in your car and go on a freeway. You're more likely to die on the freeway than you are from the 1.9er or the new variant or whatever. You know what I mean? It's freaking ridiculous. All the information that's coming up, blowing freaking holes in it. All the information that's coming up about, you know, why has Fauci been so deflective all these months? If he was all about the health and the safety of everyone, don't you think he'd be the first person hunting down where the origins of this are instead of just being deflective and deny? Now all the information is coming out that he's actually more involved. Right? Lying. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Hey, what about this? Who wouldn't like just 2 minutes in a room with a set of boxing gloves on? With either Fauci or Sparkle Socks. Or the potato. Little rope-a-dope. 2 minutes. Like, I mean, you can tap the wall if you're done in 15 seconds. Because it shouldn't take much longer than that. But, how much would you pay for a little rope-a-dope? A little 2-minute rope-a-dope. With Fauci in a little room. Sparkle Socks. The potato. Little rope-a-dope. With some boxing gloves on. Say, hey, buddy. What's this all about? What's all that about, you know? Why are you freaking lying to your people? Lying to your people. Terrorizing your people. Governments are terrorizing their people. Isn't that illegal? Isn't that supposed to be illegal? For governments to instill fear in their people? They're obviously not looking after their best well-being. Are they? Oh, somebody got bitch smacked? Yeah, like Sparkle Socks. Bang! One backhander. I'd like to put him over his my knee, hold him by his sparkly, whimsy hairdo, hold him down and just frickin' spank him. Spank some sense into him. It's like you're doing it all wrong, man! This is kind of why I don't do random live streams. I wanted to show you the home security stuff, all this other stuff. Yeah, we could talk about this all day long, all week. You know, they're doing it wrong. They're doing it freaking wrong. Everything they're doing is wrong. None of it works. They don't get it. So they're trying to maintain control. Their last ditch effort is to hold on to these variants like the UMA or the Lambda or whatever it is. And the frickin' passports. This is not going to fix any sort of medical condition ever, anywhere. I don't care who you are, what kind of medical doctor you are. I'm not giving medical advice. I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not giving medical advice. But the medical advice I have to show you is this is not going to fix any kind of medical condition. I'll tell you that right now. How do I stay warm in a power outage? There's lots of ways. Jeep! I use like a tea light candles under a clay pots. Make a improvised space heater, and it works for a little room. Jay, here. You can go check. That was a video I did about a year and a half ago. Improvised space heater. Cooking on the farm. Look at you. Welcome. Jeep! What is up, Justin? How you doing? Good to see you. I'm just freaking lambasting over here. Just bouncing off some of the questions folks are asking. I did show a little bit of personal home security, like improvised stuff you can do to protect your home if you're in a bad situation. You know, it can involve a few screws and a couple of pieces of wood. No problem, no big deal. That was my intention for my live stream. Now we're here, which is okay. I don't mind that. It's okay. Jeep. Jeep, you're still working. Wow, look at you. You're a freaking trooper. All right. Stay well and safe. Don't let this live stream distract you, from your duties. Like, don't hurt yourself or get in an accident or anything like that. Cooking on the farm, to be honest, I'm a little pissed, but everyone should be. Boycott Walmart. Yeah, I said that. This should get shut down shortly. Yeah. Never shop at Walmart again. See how long this lasts. Don't trust Pfizer or Moderna. Not sure why they're not zeroing in on me. I should be swirling by now. Should be swirling. Hey, the fixer? Yes, he did. He won by theft. That's only temporary. He'll get his in the end. And personally, I think he's just a total stool pigeon. I think he's a scapegoat. They put him in there so that they could do their underhanded work with all that lying and shit to get themselves in. Then they're in, regardless of who gets fucked out from being a president or whatever. They can bounce him and somebody else will come in with the same freaking agenda. All freaking lies to begin with. Well, Kim, I appreciate you as well. Love you right back. And I mean, I don't often always do these random live streams. When I do, I've got something to say. Like I said, that improvised home security thing there. I was going to do that in a video, and I thought, well, maybe it'll take too long. I'll just do it in a live stream for the folks that are in the live stream, and you guys and gals get to see it. And I try and share how to do stuff on the cheap. These are found boards in my yard. Bucket of screws, already got that in the cupboard. You know, drill gun, already got the thing to drive it in and make all that secure. Very, very easy. Hey, Raven laughs. Waving right back. How you doing? But yeah, I thought I'd pop up and throw the personal home security at you for, little quick fixes as to how to bolster your home safety. You know, when it comes down to it, you're not going to give a shit about your hardwood floor. You're not going to give a flying rat's ass about your cement tiled floor. You'll drill a board to the ground and you'll stick a board in front of the frickin' thing, and then your door won't open, and then you'll brace it another way. You can brace it many, many other ways. So that was my entire point tonight, to share that. All this extra stuff is just a bonus. I hate talking about politics. I don't like these times we were in. And you know what? Guys and gals, if you wish anything on anyone, wish them this. Especially if you want to wish them a blessing, okay? Wish them this. Holy crap, I look fat. Let me just tuck in here. I'm really not that fat, guys and gals. That's better. I look way less fat. There aren't many politicians out there we can trust right now. They're all doing a whole bunch of stuff we should definitely not trust. If somebody's going to offer you a donut for something, it's like, well, wait a second. They want something from me. Use that mentality. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, these guys are offering a cheeseburger. Oh, I love cheeseburgers. Oh, I'm going to go get free cheeseburger. Screw that! I'll pay the $2 to make my own freaking cheeseburger. It's gone from it's gone from a polite suggestion to incentives to threats to threatening your family's livelihood. If they're talking about mandatory whatever for whatever, there's people that work in places, if they're not willing to take a medical procedure that somebody else says they should take, they lose their income and their livelihood. That's a massive loss to their family and their children, right? Massive loss. People got to stand by their principles, though. I appreciate that, Kim. Yeah, my back hasn't been terrible. I'm starting to feel a little bit now, but I appreciate that. Thank you. And prayers to you, for your pain to be the least it can be. See, decades ago, the American military had the ad campaign for recruiting soldiers, be all you can be. Now we're talking about pain here. May it be as least as it can be, right? Jason, I hope it continues to heal for you. What about the Canada guy that proved in court there was no virus sample to make a vax? Okay, hang on a second. I'm going to stop the chat here, guys and gals. You can keep talking amongst yourselves, and I'm going to say I'm going to miss a bunch of chat, but I want to stop this and address it. Excuse me. Simply because it's worth addressing. Okay. All right. So. Guardian asks, what about the Canada guy that proved in court there was no virus sample to make a vaccination? All right. That was a guy who was out in Alberta. And he was just some guy. Like an oil field worker or whatever. Like a husband and father. Smart man. You know, he wasn't digging ditches for a living. Let's just say that. He's a very smart man. But when he went to court about his case, he started asking some questions that the Alberta government, Alberta government's head medical, the CMO or whatever, chief medical officer, didn't know how to entertain or whatever. So like they didn't know what to do with it. So they handed it off to the federal government. Okay. So when the thing actually did come to court, the papers of who was accusing who or like who was who versus who, it was this guy against the CMO of Alberta. And then when he finally got to court, it was him against the Queen, because the lawyers that represent the Canadian government represent the Queen. You understand what I'm saying? So it was this guy against the Queen, and they tried to intimidate him. I think they tried to intimidate him, and you know, that's a fully expected move. Fully expected, right? Not surprising, not a shock at all. They would be stupid if they didn't try to intimidate this guy and shut him up. But if he had the ever-clenching loophole that shut a hole completely in their story and was like the iceberg that ripped the side of the Titanic, we would have heard much more about it. Not the case. And there's a reason for that. Because when he went to court, he was fighting against his ticket. He wasn't fighting against all these other things, all the mandates or anything like that. He was fighting against his ticket. So that's how they addressed it. And, you know, they addressed it insofar as he asked the question, is like, do you have any evidence to say that the one-niner is responsible for this or for that, and whatever. However, the question was put or stated, and even the answer of the legal representatives of the Queen said, no, we don't have anything to support that. Which is cool, but the whole trial was about his ticket. He didn't have he wasn't taking the government to court over it. You know what I mean? He wasn't taking the government to court about their whole approach to all this. He was on the right track. Excuse me, goodness gracious. But he didn't do it correctly. He was on the right track, and I respect the guy for it. And a lot of folks said, holy crap, he just ended everything. But then, you know what? Nobody heard a thing about it a week later. If he blew a hole in their whole case, the world would be different right now, right? And that's not the case. So, I mean, and that was the story I was following. And I saw lots of people out there putting it out on not Facebook, but in YouTube and stuff like that. And I was hearing this and I was hearing that, and I was hesitant to chime in because I'll always get all the aspects before I formulate an opinion and chime in. So I bided my time and researched it a little bit before I alerted certain people in the community and said, hey, look at this. This guy just blew a whole freaking wall at the side of their battleship. Not the case. So I hesitated and I waited on that. And I'm glad I did. Because it turns out he wasn't correct. He was fighting his own ticket. And as a result of that, they basically dismissed his ticket because they don't want to spend any more assets on it. Like, how much money would it have cost to fly all those government for the Queen lawyers from Ottawa to Alberta, put them up in hotels against a freaking $1,200 fine, right? He was in court to fight for his $1,200 fine. Excuse me. That was his whole business. Which is the unfortunate part. If his business had been about, this is against the like human rights or anything like that, they would have addressed it. But that was not the case with this. It was about his ticket. And they looked after his ticket and swept him under the rug. That's my take on it. I don't have any more information on it, aside from what I know and what I shared with you as my opinion. Good gracious, I gotta go to bed. The hiccups here. But that's the case with that. He was not in court fighting against the government mandates and all that stuff. He was in court fighting against his ticket. So the court just said, okay, all right, you're here to fight your ticket. All right, dismissed. Right? Done. And you know what? The lawyers from the Queen, the lawyers representing the Queen, did say, because he asked a question, what evidence do you have to provide the blah, 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 whatever. And they said, well, we don't have any. And they thought that was a big write-off and a massive win. And this is going to blow a big hole in their entire thing. No, they swept that stuff under the rug because he was only fighting for his ticket. So I hope that answers your question. I don't always, especially at this hour, I don't always take that amount of time to answer those questions so thoroughly. But there you are. That's my opinion and my take on that. And I hope that gives you a little bit more insight. Go look at that some more. Go look at Rebel News. Even Rebel News in Canada kind of shits on the guy for it, right? Oh, I wouldn't doubt that, Raven. Yeah. Oh, just get on the train. Oh, take all your clothes off and go in the shower. It's time to have a shower. Okay. Oh, Kenzie, yeah, that'll add a whole bunch of flavor to your rice. Sure will. See, that's the sad thing about it, Raven. We got to get Sparkle Socks out because he's headed down a bad road. Terrible bad road. But anyways, guys and gals, I wanted to share with you a little bit of home security. Lori, for you it can be. For like only because you have my number. Yeah, my phone's right here. Lori, if you want to call, we can do that right now. We'll do it publicly, and otherwise, this is not a live call-in show. When I make a live call-in show, I'll put that as the title. But Lori, because you're my sister, I'll entertain your call. Anyone else, please do not call. Ugh, goodness gracious. Governments are they're getting all grabby with your shit. They want all your stuff, and now they want your medical health. Now they want to control your medicine, like what medicine they put in your body. I think I have the opportunity of choice. I got the opportunity of choice. Jacques, okay, yeah. Please don't. Lori can Firefly Farm. She can go ahead and call in, but only because she asked. She wants to call. Lori, if you're gonna call, do it now because I'm not gonna be up for long. Okay, so okay. Um, do you know what, Em? I'm probably gonna just go pass out after this. I'm probably not going to be doing any administration, but ask Lori. Didn't I already do that? I thought I already did that. We talked about that before. Em? Yeah, Jason. Not taking your poison. Yeah, I'll live in a tree 6 feet up or 6 feet down. Yeah, no thanks. You guys can have all of my jabs and boosters. Why don't you take them all at the same time? See how you make out. Why are they trying to sell it so hard? Why are they threatening now? First they were offering donuts. First they were talking nicely. Oh, everyone should get this. You know what? If they were actually freaking smart business people and marketers, they would have it out there that this is the best thing since freaking sliced bread. They would have you more scared than you could possibly imagine. And then they would charge you $1,000 a pop. It's like, no. This is the most special sauce since frickin' special sauce. You can't have this special sauce unless you get the grand. And this is going to save you. You give us $1,000, we'll give you this one. Then you need a second one. Then you need boosters after that. Forever for your whole life. You can only have these for $1,000 a pop. And that's going to keep you alive. And if they actually thought people would believe that, they would try and sell that shit. Because if this was the greatest thing since sliced bread, people would be lined up around the corner from the hospital, especially if it was free, to get the special sauce. And they're not. They're just not. Why? Because they're trying to frickin' sell it too hard. When someone's trying to sell you something too hard, seems like this might not be right. Maybe their product is flawed. Why are they pushing so hard for me to buy this thing that I don't really even need? Why are they trying to push so hard for me to buy this thing I don't need? It's not going to do anything for me. And I could get it and die anyways. Like, what is the frickin' point? It's the money for the kingpins. Your potato, my sparkle socks. Those are the pushers, and their pockets are getting lined from it. If you don't think they are, you are a fool. Yeah, Lori, ARH positive. When selling too hard, it is a scam. That's the brilliant brother of my, or brilliant mind of my Dutch brother. Drops. Yep. When they're selling something too hard, it's a scam. Don't trust it. You know, like, I didn't need all this shit 2 years ago. I felt really safe going out and getting an ice cream cone. I feel safe going out and getting an ice cream cone right now, but there aren't any more ice cream cone shops left open. They all got killed by the coronavirus, just like the flu. And too many other jobs out there. You know, coronavirus is killing more, is having a more mortality on businesses than it's having on people. That they would have you to believe. Jay here, well, I appreciate that. Thank you. And you're welcome. I'm just here to share my opinion, and you know, I like for people to know. You need to see clearly through the bullshit they're trying to serve you. Do you know what? It's really, really friggin' simple. If it smells fishy, might be a little fishy, right? Things seem a little wonky. Oh, things might be a little wonky. Might not want to trust that. Oh, really? They told you 3 different things, and now they're trying to sell you the 4th one? You don't believe any of the first 3 or the 4th? Maybe I'm not a buyer in this market. Yeah, don't stick your nose in it for sure. Annette P, I see you there. Welcome. Hello, and happy faces and houses and circuses and smiles and unicorns from Florida. Welcome. I hope you're in a governmentally unsuppressed zone. Freedom. Really? We have to fight for freedom? No, we have freedom. We just need to exercise it. That's all. Fight for freedom. Take our freedoms? No. Our freedoms are not theirs to take. Our freedoms do not belong to them. They work for us. And we should slap them or fire them. Get them right out of there if they lie or go out of their due diligence. We shouldn't give them their 4-year term and let them have all that shit after they frickin' lied to us and been a frickin' shithole. Screw that. Fire their asses. Maybe take them into the square. Hang them up. Let them dry out a while. Let them think about their misgivings, their false tongues, their false speech. That's my belief about politics. I do not like politics nor politicians. I've never voted in my life. This is the first time I will vote ever in my life, and I'm going to cast my ballot to get Sparkle Socks out of there. And I'm going to be extraordinarily happy to cast that vote. Extraordinarily happy. I'm not a violent man. Now, if I had to do some very, very serious things, I could... I'm not going to say anything about it, but I could be extraordinarily effective about that. I'm not going to get into it or elaborate on it, nor do I have any intention of doing so. However, we got shitheels like some frickin' idiot part-time drama teacher, sexually assaulting part-time drama teacher, trying to run our country and tell us how shit should be. He talks to a whole room full of women who probably paid $500 a seat just to sit there and listen to him talk. Not a man in the room. And he started going on about how he liked the ideals of the communist China. If there was a guy in the room, they would have stood up and said, "What the hell did you just say?" Room full of women. And I'm not saying bad about women or against that. I want off this ride too, Lori. This is a frickin'... Okay. I'm going to help you out with that program a little bit. Lori, okay, so I want off this frickin' train too, okay? It's kind of like, you decide, you look at what's playing at the movies. Okay, so this is playing and this is playing. And so the theme at the movie shop that you go to is you get on a choo-choo train and, you're chugging down the tracks. And while you're chugging down the tracks, you're watching a movie, right? Okay, so in my opinion, this whole COVID thing is like one of the worst movies I've ever seen that keeps getting worse, and you can't shut it off or turn away from it. You can't make it go away. It's like that kind of movie. I want out of it too. I don't like it. I'm not a fan. I'd rather do some other fun things like stand outside and have a beer by the barbecue with my friends. Right? I don't do a whole lot. I don't go out a bunch. My clubbing days are beyond me. I don't go out and do that and hang out there. As far as going out to dine, I cook better at home. So screw all that. And, I'll do it for a third of the money. Or spend the same money and feed 3 times the people. You know what I'm saying? I don't care a whole lot for, going to a concert or crowds in a mosh pit or anything like that. Those years are kind of behind me as well. But the normalcy in who they're telling us who you can visit, and Lori, you'll get this 100%. Oh no, you can't go visit your mom. She's been in quarantine at the old folks home for how many months? Oh no, can't go in there. Oh no, can't go in there. Oh no, can't go in there. Right? What does that do for you mentally? What does that do on your mother mentally? Or any of the other residents in there mentally? Right? There's no account being taken of the mental trauma being caused by the governments who are inflicting these things upon us. There's no accountability regarding that. And I don't know why not. Because I believe it's illegal for a government to put fear on its people. check me if I'm wrong on that. If there's a lawyer or somebody who knows the law, if you can go check out that and chime in. I know there's a lot of very, very intelligent people in here, but this is the case in my mind. It's illegal for your government to instill a fear on the people to try and gain control of whatever it is they're trying to do. But it seems to be running rampant now. It's running freaking rucksaw. Didn't send it. Well, Laurie, if you want to call in, you can still call in if you want to. Not all billionaires. Well, I'm not a billionaire, so yeah, I don't I'm not part of the club that gets those text messages or emails that oh, this is all going to happen, and you're going to make hundreds of millions from it, but it doesn't apply to you. You just need to sit back and relax, and you're going to make hundreds of millions. You'll be good. You're fine. And yeah, you can go visit your sons or your daughters, fly anyone in from anywhere around the world, drop them in on your private helipad, and you can have Thanksgiving dinner as normal. But don't you dare go have dinner with your mother on Thanksgiving at her little tiny home. Don't you dare. Very, very dangerous. Very, very, very bad if you do that. It's like, seriously? Seriously. Give me a freaking break. I'm so done with this and over it. It's just starting to make me more angry, more mad. And those stupid mofos in the government are going to hold on to the lambda and the mu and funk up this delta. Oh, the delta, it's here. It's so dangerous. So contagious. Well, yeah, it's more contagious. It's also 19 times less deadly. So get over yourself. They're telling you what they want you to hear. Go do your own research and you'll find out the truth, and you'll find out how bad they're lying to you. It's freaking terrible. They should be ashamed of themselves for actually hanging their bare face out in front of people while campaigning for this election after all the shit that they said. It's freaking crazy. Kenzie, I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Thank you ever so much. That was not my intention this evening. So you're telling me I need to shut this down. Drops you on your way? All right, you stay well and safe, okay? If you're on your way. Nah, that's the problem, Raven. Yeah, they don't believe people will ever know the truth. They protect it so freaking hard with all this bullshit that they're trying to distract us with. Yeah, they'll distract us hard enough that we'll never ask the right questions of the right people. And if the right questions are asked of the right people, that'll just be dismissed. Oh, that was a blip. Oh, the entire news corporation never reported about that. Oh, wow, isn't that interesting that person owns 1/3 of the news media? Isn't that interesting? Huh. Let me think about that. Isn't that curious? Huh. Very, very interesting. Like, really? Really, indeed. Shakes head a little bit. With that, guys and gals, it's getting late. I got to wind this up. I've been rambling on for far too long. I wanted to show you guys a little bit of a way to protect your door for when the zombies come up the road. We got that done. Now we're here. And we're talking about this. We could talk about it all freaking day. All day, all night. All week. We could do that. All day. And all of the night. I want to be with you. Yeah, I like that band. That's a good band. Sulfuric acid and in a mason jar with a hammer. Okay. Disco. Yeah, it's definitely time to get some sleep. All right. So, Lori, you know what? You asked if this was a call-in show, and I said you can call in, but no one else, and you didn't. That's okay. But if you got something on your mind, shoot me a text tomorrow, and we can chew the cud about it a little wee bit. And like, I'm curious how you're doing. I hope you're well. I've got a little bit something to report. It's not anything specific or binding or anything right here right now, but we'll see that. So, Lori, yeah, if you want to chew the cud a little wee bit tomorrow, we can do that. Oh, Kim, I appreciate that. Thank you ever so much for saying that. I appreciate you guys and gals too, because I mean, Lord knows you guys and gals all have way more intellectual things to say than I do. And I get that we're chiming off the other, but I mean, I learn more from you guys and gals than you guys and gals learn from me. I'll tell you that. I'm just the ugly picture you're looking at. I'm just the screen that decided to pop up the chat, and you guys are hanging out here. So for me, it's a blessing that you guys are here. So thank you again, Kim. Much appreciated. With that, guys and gals, don't forget to hold up your brothers and your sisters. Yeah, we're going there. Something I forgot to do last night. I'd like to thank my moderators for all you guys and gals do, keeping stuff clean, busting out any a-holes from the chat, hammering down all those links that, for holding up our other brothers and sisters. My moderators are freaking fantastic. They do a great job at that. So I definitely want to thank everyone who came in, all my moderators, anyone who left a super chat. Very, very much appreciated. I know that stuff is very hard to come by these days, so anything you share with me is very, very much appreciated. Yeah, coercion. Yeah, it's medical coercion, Jay here. That's where it's going. Yeah. Many pleasantries to embody as well. Absolutely, Jason. Very much appreciate your comment there. So with that, guys and gals, stay well, stay safe. Don't forget to hold up your brother and your sister. Don't ever look down on anyone unless you're about to lift them up. Okay? Keep prepping. Get your preps on. Prep for the unexpected. And you'll be just fine. With that, guys and gals, this is going to be North. Out for now. We'll catch y'all on the funny papers. Through the week. I'll see you in here and in there. And yeah, we'll see you.